Hey everybody, hello, it's Linda Bucher. So do you hear voices? You know, the kind that keep you up at night? Like monkey mind chatter of what if fears and self-judgment? Well, today you're going to love what I got for you. I'm going to help you go from that monkey mind chatter to quieting those comments so that you can make room to hear what's next and finally get some sleep. So, today I'm going to cover some different examples of monkey mind, that's what I call it, and I'm going to give you two great strategies for getting rid of the voices. I'm Linda Bucher, and I'm a Master Certified Life Coach, and I am a coach mentor to new coaches, and I am an author, and I am a speaker, and if you want to learn more about me, you can go to lindabucher.com. And also, I finally made a backwards page so you can see it, because it's kind of weird when you do this on your phone. It's backwards, but see this? Oh, look, you can see it. It works. Okay. If you're struggling with change, I got a nice free resource for you at lindabucher.com/tools for your life. So, nice little article you can read that. It will definitely help you if you're struggling with change. So, you can go ahead and look at that. And if you're joining me live, thank you so much. I appreciate that you took some few minutes out of your day. I'm here every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, live with you, and then of course the video stays online. All right, so back to today's topic, the voices, how to quiet the voices. Okay, so here's what the voices say. First of all, I'll give you like two categories. One is the what if thoughts, the what if worries, right? What if I go broke? What if people in my life leave me? What if I lose my house? What if, right? There's a lot of this what if worries, right? And then there's these other ones that are your inner critic comments, right? Like, you suck. Did you ever say that to yourself? You suck. You'll never figure this out. You aren't capable of whatever, right? These are some nasty ways. Like, you wouldn't let people treat you that way, the way you talk to yourself. I know, right? But we can be our own nasty inner critics, right? We got these inner critics. So these are the kind of voices that I'm talking about today. And here's what I want you to know. It's just your inner monkey mind. That's all. And there's really good news. Because it's just monkey mind, you can do something about it. So monkey mind thoughts, the monkey mind chatter, blah, 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 right? It's not reality. It's only thoughts. It's not reality. Now, think about your brain, right? It's really important part of you. It has a lot of job duties in there. There's a lot of things it's got to take care of. You know, your body, your reasoning, your thinking, your motor skills, there's all sorts of stuff it's got to do, right? And we think, I forgot, I've heard different statistics on this, but somewhere in my head it's sticking, we think like 60,000 thoughts per day go through our mind, right? They're like clouds in the sky. They're just going to come. We don't know where they come from. They just happen, right? And so this is just what your brain does. It's part of what your brain does, just like your stomach has a function, right? Well, did you ever have a day where your stomach was a little off? Maybe like, not quite doing its job all that well? Well, monkey mind chatter is just your brain not quite doing its job all that well. Of all those 60,000 thoughts, they're not all reality. They're just thoughts. They're just clouds in the sky. Some of them are black and dark, and some of them are light and sunny. Why do you want to lasso the black ones down, pull them overhead, walk around with them over your head? Oh, bother, right? We don't want to do that. So if you recognize that they're just thoughts and not reality, that's huge. So I just gave you a strategy right there. So just remember that. Okay. Now, let's go back to like when you were a little kid, right? Did you ever maybe while you were falling asleep, or maybe you woke up because you heard a noise and you go, and you knew with all certainty that there was monsters under the bed, right? You knew it. You knew you had to like gather all your arms in, your feet in, like you couldn't let anything go over the side because you knew the monsters under the bed were going to get you, right? What if they get me? Now, as an adult, you look and you go, all right, well, that was kind of ridiculous. But you just see how you could have real physical fear over something that your head just made up, right? Just made up. So I want you to remember that. Monkey mind, blah, 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 monsters under the bed, right? Not necessarily reality. So here's a really fun trick for you to quiet the monkey. One of my fun ways to do it, my favorite ways to do it, is to heckle, right? So we got we'll take this, this you suck stuff, right? Heckling works great for that, the inner critic stuff, right? So when your brain says you suck, you got to get in the habit of having like a witty comeback. And here's my favorite witty comeback for that one. Or do I? When it says, you'll never figure this out, your comeback is, or will I? When it says you aren't capable of doing those big things, your comeback is, or am I? So that is one of my favorite strategies. And for these big fears, just remember, if they haven't actually happened and they're not happening, they're just monsters under the bed. And there's no such thing as monsters under your bed. They're not reality, right? If something becomes a reality, worry about it then. But right now, what if fears dragging you down? So you're going to remember monsters under the bed, just thoughts. My head, just like my stomach, sometimes it just gets this little icky part that's not working to its peak performance. Remember that, and remember to heckle your inner critic. So here's my challenge to you. First, list your top 10, your top 5. We'll start with 5. What if fears? And then just look at them as monsters under the bed, right? And you know, whatever they're telling you, you can do 2 things. You can just, if you're like the little kid, you can go, liar, liar, pants on fire, right? Just a thought. It might not be the truth. It's just a thought. Liar, liar, pants on fire. And number 2 is you can just call bullshit on that thought, right? Just like, you know, that card game where someone goes, oh, I'm 4 2s, and they put it down, you go, bullshit, right? When your mind's telling you some crap, right? It's just thinking, and it's a dark cloud, and it's making you feel bad, just call bullshit on it. And number 2, your next challenge is to list your top 5 self-judgments, and then write it down. Write down a witty response to each one of those self-judgments. You know, the ones you're telling yourself all the time. That is my challenge to you for today. If you enjoyed these quick strategies that I'm giving you every Thursday, right? If you enjoyed these ones particularly, please like, please comment, please share. I would love that if you guys would do that. Once again, I'm just so in the moment. I really don't know what next week's topic is going to be. But if you leave me a comment and you have a question, that will, you know, like spark me to think of some other thing to share with you, because these life coaching tools that I am sharing with you every Thursday, I'm not going to run out. I got a million of them. Alrighty. So remember, my little thing, if you're going through some really big change and you're struggling with it, go to struggling with change. Oh, click there, lindabucher.com/tools for your life. And I will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful day.